Hello guys and welcome to my channel. What came in today? This. So what's going on with it? Well, if you see, it lights up here, and if I turn it on, see if you can tell, the fans are spinning full blast. There's a light on here. See if I can try and show it to you. And the light is, let's see, what does it say? The light says DRAM. Now you would think it's, well, the light says DRAM. Now you will think this is a DRAM issue. Maybe. Let's see what we find out. So first thing first. We always try and do the easy things first before we start taking out the computer and do a bench test. So we'll take the RAM out. And just the RAM is out. That's what they have. Vengeance Pro. We take out our trusty team memory and put it there. Okay, memory is installed. By the way, I don't know what CPU it has, but this is an AM4 CPU. The lady whose computer it is, she said that she bought this used on a Facebook marketplace a year ago. Looks like the light is doing something. Let's see if it fires up. Did we just get lucky? Let's see. It still keeps on blinking. I'm not too sure. It's blinking because of incompatibility with our recording card, or it's just this. Let me try and connect this directly to the monitor. Least. So it looks like the video card isn't very compatible with our recording device, so we'll have to go with this. Okay, so it posted. So what went wrong? Or what do we do next? So now we take this out and we are going to plug one RAM stick at a time. Let's do that. What kind of RAM is this though? Looks like it's a 32 GB kit, if you can tell. So let's try with one stick first. Well, the light is back to solid amber again. So let's take it out and put the other one in. But just so you know, let's say if this is the RAM issue and you didn't have the extra RAM, you could have just taken one out and plugged one in at a time. That's what we do if we didn't have it in stock. So this might not be trusty. Both the sticks are giving an amber light. So with both the memories, we have no display. Let's call it that. What do we do next? So next thing we do is we start testing their memory on our known good computer that we have. Let's do it. Let's put it away. Just for fun, let's try and put another DDR4 that I have. There we go. We try the Fury. Okay, let's do it. So far, it looks like it works with our tested memory. It doesn't seem to work with their memory. Oh, display is not connected. Look, it booted all the way. So what is throwing me off right now is it's very rare for both the sticks to be bad. The only way this could happen is one stick went bad first. The customer was getting blue screens but didn't care much about it. And then eventually both of them failed. Just a theory at this point. But we know both of our sticks work just fine. Let's put this away. So we are going to use this motherboard. I think this is an i3 13th gen, but we'll find out in a second once we clean it. Okay, let's get our trusty cleaner. Now both the CPU and the motherboard is tested. In fact, this motherboard even has pretty close to latest BIOS. So this is, let's see, 13 Gen i3, like I thought. Cool. So just for now, I'll be using this cooler, which is what it looks like. It comes default for AMD. Let's see. But with Intel, you have to use a little bit of extra stuff to make it compatible. Put this way. Now this is a very low power CPU, so I'm just not gonna add any new paste. I'll just use the one that's on there. it'll be fine. CPU fans connected. Let's connect our USB for the keyboard, mouse. I'm just going to use a trusty video card because it's more compatible with my recording software, hardware. The CPU does have onboard graphics. It might be fine, but we already know this works better or good. Now there's our trusty power supply, super flower. This one does take 12 pin. We don't need to connect this for now. It doesn't affect anything. So we need to connect the power supply. Before we do that, let's put one stick in. Okay, power supply is on, display is connected, power is connected. Let's get our trusty screwdriver and fire it up. We do have an amber light here on this motherboard coming on, but we'll give it a minute. Well, it's DDR4, so the price of RAM is going to be cheaper for the customer for sure. Cheaper, not, not like what it used to be. So, still amber light. Let's see what does say. It does say it still is a DRAM light. Okay. Okay, safe to say it's not gonna post. Let's turn it off. Let's discharge it. We know this is bad for sure. Next one. It's very rare 2 sticks of RAM be bad. Other than the scenario I told you earlier, it just doesn't happen. The light's actually doing some movement, at least. It's not stuck at amber. Well, that's back to amber. And like I said, this is a tested equipment. There's no possibility the CPU is bad or the motherboard is bad. So, 2 sticks of RAM bad. I guess there's first time for everything. And just for fun, we'll put another DDR4 in. In the good old days of DDR3. It's cute, isn't it? Okay, I found a RAM from HP computer. DDR4. Let's try this. What do you guys think? The light's off. Post just fine. Well, that's the first one for me. I'm going to confirm with the customer what happened, if our theory is right or not. While we at it, I'm going to update the BIOS on this motherboard. It's ours. And we call this a success. I'm going to put this all together, ask the customer what they want to do, and install a DDR4 memory, give her a price, and call it a night. I hope you guys has just as much fun as I did fixing it. And until next time, see ya.